pound for pound, best fighter in the world. It's Devin's time. It's Haney time.
You talked all that shit? Yeah, now what? It's time now. Oh, yeah. For the bench.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So now there are three kings in the sport of boxing: Devin Haney, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Shakur Stevenson, the Michael Jordans of the sport. Now, even though Devin Haney is the undisputed champion and the youngest undisputed champion in the sport of boxing, he still has to get past Lomachenko, which I personally don't believe is going to be an easy fight. No one has ever beat Vasyl Lomachenko and made it look easy. So if Devin Haney goes out there and does that, that is going to be extremely impressive. Don't pay attention to what old media and these race fans are saying on the internet, because even though it remains to be seen, these are just backhand compliments when you hear these fans making excuses for why Devin Haney is going to win the fight. That's a racist fan's way of saying, man, this kid Devin Haney is really special. It's no different than a non-black boxing fan telling you why he hates Floyd Mayweather so much, and then when someone who's not black emerges, he says that guy right there is the Mexican Floyd. Or if a fan hates Floyd Mayweather's guts and says that Floyd is garbage, he's this and he's that, but then they praise Canelo Alvarez and they say you got to give Canelo a pass because he lost to Floyd Mayweather. These are fans that are acknowledging how great fighters like Floyd Mayweather and Devin Haney are. They just wish they came in a different color. So while there's no guarantee that Devin Haney will beat Vasyl Lomachenko, assuming he does, the obvious big super fight to make would be Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson, or Gervonta Tank Davis versus Devin Haney or Shakur. I told you guys, when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis, now that he beat Ryan Garcia, there's going to be so much pressure on him to fight either Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson next. And the only other fight outside of Devin or Shakur Stevenson for Gervonta Tank Davis that does make sense would be the winner of Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. And it turns out Floyd Mayweather actually said that he wants to see Gervonta Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. He said this before the Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight. I don't know exactly how long it was, but I know it was probably a week or a couple of weeks before the fight.
The lightweight division got so much talent. Devin Haney and Shakur Stevens. That's a great matchup. Teofimo Lopez and Gervonta Tank Davis. You know, the best should fight the best, but a lot of times people don't really understand it don't work like that in boxing. It's not that one fighter is scared of the other. It's just everything is about timing. But the best should fight the best in today's era.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack from just that little small clip of what Floyd Mayweather just said right there. Let me first start off by saying Gervonta Tank Davis versus the winner of Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez will definitely be a big fight, especially considering the fact that Josh Taylor and Teofimo, they've never been knocked out before. If Teofimo Lopez beats Josh Taylor, there's no doubt about it, Davis versus Teofimo Lopez will be a huge fight. Let's not forget, Teofimo Lopez is part of the original quote-unquote Fantastic Four that old media created. And the way Teofimo Lopez talks, the promotion for that fight would definitely be huge. Now, if Josh Taylor wins the fight, then Gervonta has an opportunity to fight the former undisputed junior welterweight champion, who will still be undefeated at the time they fight. Now, when Floyd Mayweather said the best should fight the best, but it doesn't work like that in the sport of boxing, he's admitting that he doesn't see Teofimo Lopez as one of the best, but he does see Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney as one of the best, and he wants to see them fight against each other right now, which will definitely be the best fighting the best. The only way this scenario would make a little bit of sense is if Gervonta Tank Davis is definitely going to fight the winner. Now, there's something else about what Floyd Mayweather said that doesn't make sense to me. When Floyd says it doesn't work that way, the best fighting the best, Floyd Mayweather fought Diego Corrales at age 23. There's probably only 2 times when Floyd Mayweather was a slight underdog going into the fight. That's when he fought Diego Corrales and when he fought Genaro Hernandez, which around that time he was around, 21 years old? So when Floyd Mayweather says it doesn't work that way, where the best fights the best, I don't agree with that. But I don't have a problem with Floyd Mayweather saying it's about timing, because if it's about timing, means there's a guarantee that Gervonta is going to fight a Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney eventually when they're still undefeated. There's no doubt about it. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez would be a huge fight. It's not going to be as big as Gervonta versus Devin or Shakur, but it will be a really big fight, especially if Lopez can beat Josh Taylor, which won't be easy. But the best news out of this whole situation is that means that if Shakur Stevenson can't get Gervonta Tank Davis next, he's Devin Haney's mandatory, which means if Shakur Stevenson really wants to fight for all of the belts, that fight is going to be easy to make. Because Devin already has a working relationship with Top Rank and ESPN, he'll be a free agent by that time, and the winner of that fight will have even more leverage going into negotiations with Gervonta Tank Davis. It'll be really interesting to see what happens after the Devin Haney versus Lomachenko fight. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes,
Fever blisters, diabetic ulcers,
this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodkey.com.
like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues. So make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP, and I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention, so I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, "Can you fix this?" And, he pretty much said, "No problem." My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life, and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.